Give me a beat, I'ma kill it. Remember all them times.
All right, welcome to episode 2 of We Play Too Much podcast. I'm the host, Slim. Y'all call me Slim, whatever y'all want to call me. Put R-E. And today we got a special show for y'all, man. We doing the old generation versus new generation, something like that.
Wow.
So, but before we start, I'm gonna take y'all back to last week's episode, and we need to correct a story. So
Yeah,
my brother E gonna correct that motherfucker for y'all.
Yeah, my TDs, they called me, they was on my ass. So the story I told y'all last week about my pops and the fire that claimed the lives of my cousins. I'm gonna tell you the story. So I don't know, like I said, he leave that part out. He never told me like if he was high or drunk or whatever, but
Cause what he was
fell
18?
asleep.
What he was? What
He was young.
He was in
I don't know how
school,
old he
I
was.
think.
He was young though, but he fell asleep with the stove on and the house set on fire and the twins died. And
Well, one of
All
them.
3 of them.
yeah,
right?
3?
I don't know if it was 2 or 3.
I remember.
gotta
It
ask
was,
three
you.
girls.
I just remember it was Harold. I remember Harold,
Harold
is a
has a
twin.
twin,
Harold was
and then
one,
there was
and then it was-
Rowana.
And then the other one. So I got it wrong. You know, me and my daddy, we be drinking. I don't know what we was talking about. I don't know how I got that story, but it wasn't a fire where he fell asleep and left something on the stove. It was an electrical fire. He was leaving college, came home, and tried to get in there to save my cousins. That's what it was. So, you know, they was blowing my phone up.
I heard, boy.
You need to
They
go in
was
there
on
and
that
correct that
ass.
shit.
They was on your
I heard
ass.
they was tapping, boy. You heard me?
Man, shout
We
out,
was.
shout out Aunt Debbie. She was on my ass.
We
Shit,
was gonna
playing.
get Pops on here to
Yeah, I
give
was
y'all
gonna
the
call
full
him,
story, but
They told me no, don't call him. He don't.
they said E need to
He'll be
correct
here
that
in the
motherfucker. So,
Yeah, but I love
but
my
we got
daddy,
the right
man.
story.
Y'all know
So
that.
it wasn't the
It was
ain't
an
fall
electrical
asleep.
fire. Yeah,
Yeah, he ain't fall asleep.
yeah.
Cooking it was.
So
a
I had to
electrical
correct
fire.
that because they was on my ass.
Right, he was trying to drag
One
him.
thing about New Orleans,
Nah, I wasn't
Nah,
trying to drag him.
I'm playing. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm just playing. Nah, it's cool.
Nah, we got-
they didn't know our real life. You hear me?
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
it was more like he was trying to be a hero. He was trying to save him. So that's shout out to Pops.
Yeah, man. Just gotta get the info correct.
He had just came home from Grambling, and the house is already on fire. So that's the real story. That's what they text me and told me. They was like, "Boy, go fix that shit
On his head.
for real."
all
'Cause they
right.
was on
Now
my
that we
ass.
got that cleared up,
On his
today we
top.
got a special. Like I said, we got a special show for y'all. We doing the old generation, and we gonna talk about how the generation switched from back then. We was gonna do the 80s, but we gonna keep it 90s to the new generation. How y'all can see how we got the 90s baby.
Facts.
So we doing
They flaked on us.
We doing
Who flaked?
the 80s.
The 80s.
They definitely flaked.
The
on us.
OGs. That's why we is like we ain't
Cause they
we ain't had
got-
no fucking
they ain't got
OGs,
no
nigga.
goddamn-
I'm
they
the
ain't got
new-
no-
I'm the
shit,
OG.
man, they ain't got no structure. They ain't teach us no goddamn
Crazy.
structure. So,
nothing, bro.
so we just all out this motherfucker. Ain't got no.
Crazy.
But like I said, it's the 90s to the new generation. We're gonna talk about how it switch, cars, clothes, music, whatever, parties,
man.
growing up to how the back in the old days, 90s to 2000s, how when we was growing up, it's different from generation how it is now. Cause the new generation, I ain't gonna lie, y'all fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.